Hey guys, it's Donna with Northstar Tarot. How is everybody tonight? So I'm here seeing if anybody wants a free reading. So we'll see what happens. I tried to log on earlier and I couldn't get my webcam to work. So this is a second attempt or fourth attempt, whatever, and it seems to be working now. So let's see if anybody shows up. I know there's only a few people, so we'll see if anybody actually shows. Um, oh, that's great. Hi, light energy. How are you? Nice to see you, my dear. Awesome, you're here. This is fantastic. So nice to see you for sure. Okay, so ask your question. So nice to see you. I'm excited. I'm back. Yeah, it's shorter than what I wanted. I asked her to cut it to, just above, the breastbone, and she cut it up way up. So it'll grow. So yeah, it's different. So do you have a question for me? There you go. You're in the middle of a work course at the moment. How will the result go for you? It's a lot of work. Okay, let's have a look, see. I have a few names from Facebook too that I can read for as well. So they know to come over here and have a look and look for their reading. Okay, okay. It looks like it's going to go very, very well. I think you're going to be very happy, okay? Um, yeah, it's great to see you too. So yeah, definitely I see this I see this course being very advantageous for you. So it's going to really help your repertoire or whatever it is, your resume. So it's going to be good. And a lot of work, but worth the work. Okay. So keep working at it. You're doing well. I think you know you're doing well. And I don't think you have to question how you're going to do. You're going to do really, really well, but the result is going to be long lasting. So it's going to give you more than what you think it's going to give you. Okay. So you're going to actually gain more money for it and more, just the confidence that you need. Okay. So, yeah. So I see you're going to get more confidence there too. Okay. So there you go, my dear. And thank you very much. Yeah, just trust yourself a little bit, okay? So that's what I think you need to do. So I'm just writing down your name, light energy. And then I see we have maybe. Nice to nice to see you, my dear. Glad you joined us. You can ask your question if you'd like. Thank you. I think I go here. I'm just getting oops. Copy. What? Paste. And there we go. Okay, so there's the PayPal there if anybody wants to donate. That's much appreciated. Okay, so maybe, do you want your question, my dear? Waiting for you to ask a question. If you would like, you're more than welcome to. Um, Okay, so let's see, who else's name do I have? Nicole. Nicole is from Facebook, so I'll answer her question for her. No, I don't think she's there either. I think she left. That's okay. I got a few names from Facebook, so I'll answer them and then they can watch it after and hopefully subscribe. We'll just hang out and hope people show up. That's all. Got to start somewhere, right? Okay, so Nicole, this is for you, okay? You wanted a love reading, so this is for you. So I do see a relationship here for you. So I think that relationship is very, very strong. The person's really, really kind and really gentle, really easygoing, just a nice kind of person, okay? I feel like you have to let go of the past in order to move forward. So I don't think that you are in the forward move right now. I think you're still hanging on to past relationship and it's really, really holding you back. This person, I believe you will meet in about 6, so it's coming 6, so 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. And it could be a very, very good relationship if you let it, okay? So open yourself up and you can meet somebody that you want. It's there for you, okay, my dear? But you really got to let go of the past. So it's not serving you any purpose anymore. So let it go. Okay. Do you remember when we were trying to get you to 1,000 subs in your last channel? Yes, I do remember. It was, and we made it. So, it's not that we didn't make it. We did. Now you can put your YouTube channel on hiatus, like on a bit of a, like you kind of like hide your channel for a while, but you couldn't back then. Not that I'm aware of. So yeah. So yeah, we had a lot of fun, didn't we? Oh, we will again. So yeah. So I don't know. I sent TD an email. I couldn't find Vicky's email, but I sent TD one. I haven't heard back from her though. So I don't know what's going on with her or Vicky. Don't know. Maybe you know if they're on another channel. So I try to go over to other channels right now and say hello, and maybe people will see that it's me and come back. So yeah, so we'll see. So who else do I have I can do a read for? Kathy. I could do a read for Kathy. Okay, Kathy. Yeah, so I don't know where to go. I don't know who else she followed or anything. So I just go to the ones that are live and I just say hello. Hey there, May. How are you? You're back. Go ahead and ask your question, May. I'm Donna with Northstar Tarot. So my name's Donna. Absolutely ask a question. Or you think Vicky changed her name? Okay. It could be. Seems like many of yous did. I'll have to get used to that light energy. So go ahead, May. What does your XJ want? Why does your XJ want to hurt you? Okay, I see you retracted that question. Is that not the question you wanted to ask me? Why didn't your XJ give you consistency? Why didn't your XJ give you consistency in your relationship? I think he's very immature when it comes to relationships, okay, May? So I just feel like he's not happy in he wasn't happy in the relationship. He didn't want to tell you he wasn't happy, but he wasn't happy, okay? So I just think it's his own fears that held him back and that kind of stopped him from giving you what you needed. So he just got scared and would back off and do his own thing. That's what I see, okay? So he had to play the tough guy all the time and not allow you into emotion with him. So he wouldn't allow you to see his emotion when it came to relationship, okay? So yeah, the only emotion I think he felt okay showing was anger or any kind of negative kind of emotion. He could show that, but these love emotions, like the love and um, yeah, he wasn't happy. Yeah, of course, he wanted you, but he didn't want you. He wanted you, but he didn't want you, and he wanted you, but he didn't want to make the commitment. So it's like he didn't want anybody else to have you either, right? So it's kind of like it's very difficult. Let me just pull a couple of more cards and see. Yeah, I'm going to say he loves you. Okay, so I'm going to say that he really, really cares about you to the point that I'm going to say he loves you, but he just doesn't know what to do with these feelings. He's very immature when it comes to his feelings. So that's what I see, May. Okay, I don't think you have any control over this whatsoever. It's nothing you did and nothing you can fix. This has to come from him. He's not ready. Okay. He will consistently come back and come back and come back. He will continually to do that even now. But it's not going to go anywhere until he grows up a bit and until he decides exactly what he wants with you, okay? Because he's afraid of his own shadow basically when it comes to relationships, okay? He's afraid of relationships. So that's what I see, May, okay? So there you go, my dear. He's a contradiction. Do you believe it's love? Yes, I do believe it's love, May. It doesn't mean it's the right kind of love for you. Okay. Like love is not always enough. I'm a firm believer that love is wonderful and that we should love and that we need to love and feel loved and all that. But sometimes we don't love the way we need to love. And sometimes we're not loved the way we need to be loved, you know? So that's a problem in itself, okay? But yes, I do believe that it's love. Like I believe he believes he loves you, okay? So yeah, so that's what I believe. Whether it's the way you need to be loved or not is another story. Why wasn't he happy then? Well, that's another question. Okay, let me try to answer it. Okay, May? Just because there's only a couple of people here, I will do this, okay? So let's see if I can figure out why he wasn't happy. I just think he was afraid that you would get in the way of him reaching his potential. So yeah, so whatever that means, whether he was afraid that you'd get in the way of his friends and him or whatever it is, but I feel like he felt you were in the way of him reaching his potential, that an opportunity would come by and he wouldn't be able to take it. And he always felt like he was missing out on opportunities, okay? And I just feel he wasn't satisfied with just being um, with you and being just loving you and letting the relationship blossom. He wasn't happy with that. He needed more. He needed to always be reaffirmed that there were people interested in him, that there were opportunities for him, all that stuff. He was just so insecure. So if you think about it, think about whether he was really insecure or not. And I bet you he was very insecure. And I think this is why this has not worked out. Okay. He's just not ready. Yep, absolutely. He needs validation. Yeah, he's very, very insecure. Hope that helped me. Okay, so Kathy, you wanted a reading on your career path. Are you on the right path? Okay. So I brought over a few questions from, you're welcome, May. I brought over a few questions from people on Facebook, and then they'll come and check it out, or they'll just to keep me busy until we get more people. Okay, so Kathy, what do I see here? As far as career path, I feel your career path is kind of ambiguous right now. You're not on the right path, okay? I think you're putting a lot of effort into the wrong, maybe it's the wrong company. Maybe it's the right business, the wrong company, okay? So that's what I'm going to say about that. You're very, very passionate about what you do, but I really believe it's the wrong business, okay? So you need to really check yourself and really decide if this job is the right place for you, okay? I believe it's the right field. I believe it's the right, all that, but you're not at the right place of employment. So you need to look for other places of employment. I don't think they treat their employees well. I don't think you'll be treated fairly. And I think you need to move forward, okay? So look for a new opportunity, okay? And who else do I have here? I can read for Jim. Okay. So Jim, what did you want to know? Let me just read what he wrote here. Basically, is love going to last? Yeah, you can. I'll read for Jim after. I'll get to you, light energy. Get a love message, still single. Oh, I have moved location and changed jobs since your last channel. Okay. Wow, that's big. Let's see. Could you get a love message? Okay, love message. Okay. So who are you still hanging on to, my dear? Okay, I feel like you're hanging on to somebody still, okay? So yeah, so you need to let go of the past in order to make way for the future, okay? You're so hard on yourself too. There's no one you're hanging on to? Then you're hanging on to a situation that happened before. And maybe a single over 5 years. Okay. So there's something you're hanging on to. Maybe you're hanging on to the idea of what you think a relationship should look like. There's something you're definitely hanging on to out of your past. Or maybe you're hanging on to the thought that you can't have a relationship. Let me just see. If it's been 5 years, let me just see. You're a hermit trying to meet someone but getting nowhere. Okay. Well, first of all, it's very hard to meet somebody nowadays, okay? So definitely very hard to meet somebody now. I think what it is that you're hanging on to a past idea of how to meet people and how to go about having a relationship, okay? Yeah, so that makes sense. You struggle receiving love. Now, why is that? That's coming from your past. You deserve to be loved. You need to manifest that in your life. You need to bring that out of yourself and you need to manifest that. And you need to allow yourself to be loved. Then that love is going to come. But until you feel you don't deserve it, you're not going to get it. It's just not going to come because the universe listens to what we think. You're trying, keep trying. Make sure that when you're talking and when you're speaking, especially when you're speaking to yourself, that it's in the positive slant. So make sure your everything is mentioned in a positive slant to manifest something positive, okay? Not negative. You will meet somebody, okay? Let me see here. You're going to actually meet two people within 7 at some kind of celebration. So, are you going to a wedding or a shower or anything like that? I think there'll be two people there that you're kind of interested in. Yes, you are. Okay, I think there'll be two people that you're interested in. Okay, I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, but there's possibility there. Okay, so yeah, so wear your best. Um, put your best face first. Okay, so make sure you carry yourself well. You're thinking in the positive. Perfect. That's perfect timing. So yeah, I think it's all really good. Okay, so yeah, so make sure that you are doing this and that you are looking forward to it and practicing in the interim. Okay, so are you online dating? Are you trying to date online? Good. Get on that website and just practice talking to people. Practice telling people the good things about yourself. Practice having conversations with strangers. And you had a date recently. Good. How did that go? Maybe it wasn't your cup of tea, but I just feel like you just need to put yourself out there in a positive way and keep repeating that behavior so that you can manifest what you actually want. Okay, that's what I see for you, my dear. Yeah, no chemistry. Yeah, yeah, I get it, but you put yourself out there. You did a really good job. You went. You have to. It's kind of like, you got to sell yourself, right? So what's the good things about yourself? You want to put that out there first, okay? And keep doing that. Well, that's the bonus, right? So that's a little boost and it can really pick you up a little bit, right? Light energy. So really pick you up and really, you know, I think that's great. It's okay that it wasn't for you, but you know what? I wouldn't do I date? Oh my God. I'm doing the same thing as you, okay? So my boyfriend and I split up last October. So yeah, so we split up last October and I'm online again. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I've met a few people that have been really nice. I put myself out there, but there hasn't been the chemistry there either. So I hear you loud and clear. Oh, you remember that? Yeah. Yeah, that was devastating for me. It was the beginning of a demise for me. So yeah, so I went through a really, really rough go, but I'm on the mend. So yeah. So here we go. Back at it again. Absolutely. For sure we'll have to support each other. Okay, I better read this for Jim so that if he listens to this and then I I said I'd read it and I don't put a reading in for him, he'll be really disappointed. So yeah, so let's see here. So Jim, you wanted to do with love, okay? Someone's being very deceitful to you, okay, Jim? So I feel like it's been very, very deceitful. Be careful who you give your heart to or who you put yourself around in that kind of in that kind of atmosphere. Okay. If you're looking for a relationship, be cautious who you go out with. If you're in a relationship, they're not always telling you everything that's on their mind. Okay. So they're not always 100% truthful. So just be careful there. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Yes. Yeah, we worked together a long time, 11 years. So, yeah. So, I agree. I agree, lightning, light energy. It's definitely worse than anything, right? And it doesn't even have to, they don't have to cheat to be deceitful, right? They're just not telling you the truth, right? Just not being upfront with you. So that can be a little difficult. My longest relationship was over a year. Oh, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I don't know how we're going to get people over here, but we're going to get people over here. Hmm. Yes, we do, my dear. We definitely do. So, yeah, I guess all I can do is just keep coming on and do these readings, and then do the other ones, like do the pick a card ones that I'm doing messages over coffee and that. I think that's all we can do, right? I don't know any yeah, yeah. That's about all I can do, I think. Well, it's been lovely, lovely, lovely talking to you. I think I'm going to end it for now. It's been almost a half hour that we've taken up the time. I got a couple of people from Facebook read. And I'm going to go over to Facebook and see if I can entice some people to come over here next time I come on for sure. You're welcome, my dear. I love doing this, so I'm really happy to be back. So, yes, so I will see you again very, very soon, my dear. You have a great evening. And you never know, maybe I'll pop on later tonight. It's a Saturday night. Maybe there'll be more people on tonight that are looking for a reading. So maybe I'll just pop on for a quick 15 minutes or something. Okay. Bye for now. Love you.